Drum roll, please.
Hey man,
All right, this is podcast number 1 of the Fearless Fitness Academy podcast. Here we have Fernando Chinos, cousin, client, friend, a badass motherfucking person. Fernando, introduce yourself.
What up, y'all? My name is Fernando. For those who don't know me, Steven, he's my cousin. We grew up together. We slept endless sleepover when we were young, but more like a brother to me. I grew up with all his brothers. You know, it's like a lot of memories, and this is just the beginning of the podcast, first of many.
Yeah, this is I honestly didn't think we were gonna start podcasting anytime soon, and well, you came over.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck it, let's just start now. Let's just do it now.
Honestly, good thing both of our schedules literally
kind of aligned, right?
So fuck it, we gotta get in some content, get some training sessions going on.
We trained yesterday. We got some content done, so I can't wait to edit that. And we trained today. We got a leg day done. But yeah, it's been a good weekend for sure. And now that we're kind of starting the new week, we're starting with like our cups full for sure, and heading into the new week with optimism and just a go-getter mentality, you know. So fuck yeah. Fernando, I appreciate you being here, bro.
No worries, anytime, bro. It's always a good time spending time with you.
Yeah,
all the cousins, the family, good time to catch up with family. And this beautiful outdoor sunrise in the city of Pomona,
the city of Pomona, that's right.
And I'm from Almani, so you're from Almani, don't forget to rep your city. That's all I can say.
All right, one thing first, I'm gonna invest into another mic, so bear with us for now.
We all start somewhere.
Yeah, we all start somewhere. This is our mic right now. I don't have a podcasting mic yet. This is a back scratcher with the fucking mic attached to the head. And we're gonna make this work. All right, man. But yeah, Fernando, I kind of want to just talk about your journey, bro. Like, you've been through some shit, man. You've been through a lot, and when we started working together, like, you were not even half the person. You were not even a quarter of the person you were today, bro. Like, you were such a different person back then than you are now, and it baffles me sometimes when I go through your check-in video and I see your data and I see everything that you've done so far. It just surprises me and baffles me in a way that, I don't know, it just makes me feel fucking good, you know, because like I've been a big impact in your life,
right? For
sure, and it wasn't possible without your work ethic.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, I've been for sure the coach. I've been giving you the tools, but it's all been you, man. And you've literally changed your life, bro. So tell me about yourself, your journey. Where did it all start? Where did you find yourself before starting to work out with me, and hopping on the program with me?
I think it all started I think you were over there in North Carolina on the East Coast side. I think we all started. I think it's just I just decided to visit you over there, and then that's where the start, the initial oh shit, that's where you taught me how to train, how to properly track macros. But it didn't really I wasn't just fully how do you say it? I didn't really fully pay attention. I was it's whatever, it's just another thing. We're just tracking macros, calories, and I thought I was all right, cool. I'll just do it and see how it goes. All right, cool. And then we started getting training sessions. I remember my first training sessions at Gold's Gym in Durham, North Carolina. So the first I just hated it for some reason, bro. The first couple months of workouts, dude, you're gonna dread going there. You're gonna hate it as you go into the chart. But once you get those habits dialed in, it becomes just like a daily routine, if that makes sense, dude. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. I love how you said that, because everything we do at the beginning is always going to be hard. Right.
It's always going to be uncomfortable at first.
Yeah.
But what's uncomfortable right now, today, will give us an easy life later on. Right. So I'd rather you have an uncomfortable and hard life
now.
Now.
Yeah.
so that you can have an easy life later on.
Like, instead of,
as
like-
opposed to having an easy life, being complacent and going about your life seamlessly, but then having a hard life down the road
Yeah.
with, say, disease that you could have prevented.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and that's my whole thing, dude.
Yeah.
Get uncomfortable, step outside of that comfort zone, spend time there, and it's gonna become easier, man.
Cause like this is saying, like, you gotta get uncomfortable to get comfortable to succeed. If that
Yeah.
makes sense, you gotta do like you gotta do some certain shit that people don't want to do,
Yeah.
especially with like prioritizing yourself.
Yeah.
And when people say, like, when you want to prioritize yourself, you're focusing yourself, like your well-being, your health. People are gonna look at you weird, like, what the fuck is this for doing, fool? Like,
Exactly.
instead of fucking, you just live a little, fool. Let's go drinking and clubbing, fool. You're wasting your whole fucking paycheck on that instead of fucking buying other things that should be seen as investments. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And there's this guy I follow. I mean, he's pretty big. His name's Dave Ramsey. I think you know him. He's
Is it the guy that tried to like debt solutions?
Yeah, the debt solution guy. Yeah, he gets
yeah.
people out of debt and all that. He's
Yeah.
all about like getting out of debt first and then living a life that you want later on, being a billionaire and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And he terms it this way. He says, you got to live like no one else so that you can live like no one else later on.
Exactly.
So when you're trying to save money and become a millionaire,
Yeah.
you got to live on, he says, rice and beans. You got to live like no one else,
Yeah.
save money, never see the inside of a restaurant unless you're working there, so that you can save money, so that you can live like no one else later on,
Yeah.
all right? So that when you're older, you have millions of dollars just ready for you, so that you can utilize, so that you can live comfortably.
Yep.
You got to live like no one else, so that then you can live like no one else
Exactly.
later on. And that's the same thing with fitness, man.
Yeah.
Get uncomfortable now so that you can live a easy life later on, bro.
Exactly, man.
Oh yeah. Which brings me to my next topic, dude. Like, you're a changed man.
Yeah.
Mentally,
Yeah. Not
Okay.
just physically,
not
but
just
mentally.
physically, mentally,
Yeah,
bro. Like,
mental-
where were you before this when it comes to you just doing the work and doing the actions, just doing it and getting out of bed in the morning and going for that walk, trying to go for that walk? Like, what were you doing then compared to what you're doing now?
like before, like I said, this not only changed you physically but changed you like mentally. Like, before, at the start, I would just see like the gym, prioritizing yourself, health and all this stuff, and as a chore, dude. Like, yeah, I used to dread it, bro. Yeah, fool, like, if I felt tired or felt sore, fool, I'll just skip the workout. Fuck it, gym comes just another day, fool. I'm like, instead of saying to myself, all right, fool, I'm gonna go show up. Like, at that time, I just didn't feel like I had no sort of accountability, and that's what I truly lack: accountability and someone to be like, put me on, like, hey, you gotta show up, man. You gotta make it non-negotiable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, and this thing will also change me mentally, the way with gym. Like, if you could show up to your job, putting 8 hours at a job that you hate doing, that you hate doing, and there's people that, do you show up to work tired? Do you show up to work sick, drowsy, fucking sleepy, etc.?
Of course you do.
You could show up. You could put in that same effort at the gym for 2 hours for yourself. Like, put in. I don't care how you're feeling, tired, sick, with energized. You could put in the same effort at the gym, literally just for like 1 or 2 hours. It might be a shitty workout, but it's always better something than nothing. And I've been there, bro. I've been there. There's people think I'm always motivated. I'm not always motivated. There's times I didn't want to fucking show up. Yeah. Like, despite where I'm at now, I don't want to fucking. There's times I didn't want to show up. There's times I just want, like, I wake up late. I'm running short of time. Oh shit, I woke up late. I still got like 2 hours to get to work. Yeah. I still show up, dude, despite I'm short on time, bro. It's fucking wild. At least, as long as like fucking 45 minutes of fucking just 3 workouts of upper body, I still get it done regardless. Yeah. At least, like, something than nothing, And then, like, something that you always say that got stuck into my head: you gotta keep the needle moving forward. And ever since that's really been stuck in my head ever since. Yeah. And yeah, ever since that, usually like, because really for me, I don't like really relying on motivation.
Yeah.
It's just more consistency. Consistency. Like, that's all that matters.
That's all that matters, dude. Hell yeah. And I love how you brought up the motivation,
Yeah.
because that was going to be my next topic for sure. And it's doing the hard work regardless of our circumstances, regardless of how we feel. If you show up on the hard days, that's you telling yourself that even if you felt 30%, you still gave it 100%.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you
100%.
still gave it 100%. And it's those hard days that actually move that needle forward. And you mentioned motivation. We don't wait around for motivation. It doesn't come to us. We cultivate motivation through our daily actions, the boring, repetitive work that we
like
do
in a way,
every single day.
I feel like in a way you gotta create motivation, not just finding motivation by some quote that you found on Instagram. You gotta feel like you gotta have that spark in you. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta holy shit, I'm fucking gotta show up to the gym. As long, I don't care if I'm showing up tired, bro. As long as I'm being consistent and moving keep doing the needle moving forward. That's what fucking matters, bro.
That's what matters, dude. That's what matters. And then I bring this up with clients too. It's, let's say they had a bad week or a bad day of eating. They didn't show up, or they went on vacation for a month, and I'm like, cool, you enjoyed yourself. You're freaking human. Stuff is gonna happen, and embrace it. That's the fitness journey. That's the journey, you know. Because when we zoom out and we look at your entire year, guess what we see? We see consistency. We see check mark after check mark after check mark after check mark. So that 1 month, that 1 week, that 1 day of being off track means absolutely nothing in the grand scheme of things. Because if you zoom out again, you've been consistent. And I don't care about perfection. I care about consistency, progress. So if you can manage to build up 80-90% consistency, dude, holy crap.
Because at the end of the day, no one's perfect, bro. Like, no one's perfect. Even like the best athletes are like, bro, like fucking Floyd Mayweather, Cristiano Ronaldo. No one's perfect. You think they're perfect at practice? They fucking fuck up at practice almost every day. And that's why, like, practice makes perfect, bro. Consistency. Okay, we all live and learn. We learn from our mistakes. Okay, how should I pass this ball? Like for example, soccer players. Hey, how should I pass this ball to this player? Should I pass the ball to the forward instead of the middle instead of the forward, etc., to keep more possession of the soccer ball? You know what I mean? Same thing with training. How's my form? Should I record my form videos? Like, all right, is my range of motion full in check? All right, is my range of motion just halfway? All right, it's halfway. Lower the weight. Fucking form. Throughout this journey, form is everything, dude. Despite of how much weight you're doing, range of motion is all that matters. Despite of how much weight you're doing in training.
That's 100%, bro. And I guess going back to, when you talked about how when you weren't feeling up to, say, go to the workout, right? When you weren't feeling up to, say, tracking your calories, going to the grocery store, when you weren't feeling up to doing something that will move that needle forward, you simply just said, fuck it, I'm just gonna rest, I'm just gonna stay home. As opposed to now, you acknowledge and you embrace the fact that sometimes it gets tough, but you do it regardless.
Oh yeah.
And that's what keeps that needle moving forward, man. It's the more we listen to that subconscious telling us to just chill and rest and take it easy on yourselves, we're just digging ourselves deeper into that freaking hole.
Oh yeah.
So if you just shut that weak voice out, get up and go, that's what creates the transformations that we see now.
You have no idea how many times we all have that voice in the back of my head.
Yeah.
Hey Fernando, just throw in the fucking towel. Fucking grow up at 4 double-doubles and 3 animal style fries. Fuck you. And there's something you said earlier. Are you gonna do something, like eat something that's gonna work against you or for you?
Yeah.
You know, like, are you eating just to eat, just to like going through the motion, or just eating to fuel you? You know what I mean?
Or fuel us for our goals that we have for ourselves.
Exactly.
You know?
To have us ready next for the next training session. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And that's what I read in the book I'm reading right now. But the Slight Edge, it talks about how every day we live, we make a choice.
Right.
Whether we think about it or not, we have a choice, and that choice either serves us or goes against us.
Right.
Serves us in the way that we want it to, or it goes against us and takes us down that wrong path.
Right.
So if we choose to head to Sonic just down the street right now, that's a choice that we're making.
Yeah.
Do that consistently every single day. Where does that lead us?
Shit.
Right? As opposed to cooking at home consistently more often, where does that lead us?
Let me make a comment that
It's a choice.
I remember last time my dad wanted an In-N-Out, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, screw it, let's go. I mean, we went to go eat. I think it was like last year, to be exact.
Yeah.
And it was like, I remember like on a Sunday night, bro. And you know how In-N-Out stays up to like what, 3 a.m.
Yeah.
And I remember this is my last time ordering In-N-Out through a drive-through. Guess how much I fucking waited through the fucking drive-through?
How much?
40 fucking minutes, bro. 40 fucking minutes at a drive-through. The whole fucking, you know, the one, the In-N-Out by Temple City.
Yeah.
On Laura Souza.
Oh yeah,
That shit was like almost like it was like literally blocking that whole street right in front of all the houses. Like, and I told to myself, this is the last time I'm ordering drive-through. Next time I'm getting my ass down, ordering in person, which is more quicker.
Yeah.
Or just next time, just fucking just cooking my own meals at home.
The fact that you said it took you 40 minutes, bro, to wait for your food, you literally could have made a bomb fucking meal at home within like 15 minutes, dude. It's crazy. And people say, I don't have time to eat healthy. I don't have time to cook at home. I don't have time. But you have time to wait at the drive-thru for 40 freaking minutes, let alone 10 minutes to drive back home.
That's top of like a whole hour, bro.
It doesn't make sense.
Fucking whole hour is wild.
You have time. We have time.
Just, like how I said, with this, it's crazy how it just changes your mindset, like the way you think of like. Honestly, to this day, I regret it taking that drive-through because within that hour, 40 minutes, like how I said, I could have cooked a bomb-ass meal with my my lemon pepper seasoning on my chicken, food, with fucking 2 hard-boiled eggs, food. That's like almost 90 grams of protein, food. And it keeps me full throughout like the day to like my next meal at my job. So you know what I mean?
And then sometimes, dude, like when we choose to eat at home, when we choose to make a bomb meal at home, like it's not that we're restricting ourselves from fast food. We eat the way we do because we like how it makes us feel.
Yeah.
I eat a good lunch or a good dinner knowing that I ate something delicious.
And you don't feel guilty about it.
Exactly. It's the feeling you get afterwards, right, that you want to chase. How are you going to feel at the gym tomorrow? How are you going to feel within an hour or two? How's your digestion going to feel after this, right? We're chasing the feeling. We're not restricting ourselves.
Exactly.
Right? We're choosing to feel a certain way. And that certain way, it just makes us feel good. It feels good to know that we're nourishing ourselves for our freaking goals.
Exactly.
Fuck yeah, man. I guess my final point, man. Patience, dude. You bring up patience a lot in your check-in forms. Okay, you bring up patience a lot, and that's something that you're just reminding yourself of constantly. And it's something that I want you to keep reminding yourself. Okay, because patience is everything, and acknowledging that, embracing that this is gonna take a long time, and embracing that everyone's journey is different. Keep reminding yourself that you have to be patient with this, bro. You can't speed it up. There is no magic bullet. There only is the work that needs to be done consistently every single day for a long time, bro. So patience, bro, I think is the
I think that's the number one thing that people just tend to like. People think that I don't see progress like in the first month, 2 months, and fuck, I fucking quit.
Yeah.
Nah, dude, do this shit. You know, you gotta do this for the long run. Don't do this just to like, all right, I'm gonna shed off all this weight to look good for Susan's wedding in November, and then I'll go back to my old habits. No, dude, get that shit out of your fucking head, bro. Yeah. Incorporate it into your lifestyle. Make it part of your daily routine. If you have a daily routine for other things, you can incorporate it to your lifestyle. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's just like I said, it's patience, man. They're like, there's certain times I don't have patience. Like there's just times I just want to give up and throw in the towel. To this day, there's always that voice in the back of my head.
Always.
But then like, holy shit. I look back, losing 35 pounds so far for 1 or 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I came a long way, not just physically, but mentally as well. Like, you know, it's just like, holy fuck. If I just like, this is just the beginning. Imagine how I would like, where I would be 1 year from now, just 1 year, 2 years from now, 5 years from now. And despite keeping in fact, I'm young. I'm young. You're both young. I'm 20. We're both 26, right? Imagine if we keep adding those habits, compounding 10 years from now. Holy shit, dude.
That's where the money's at, man.
Then like, our like fucking people are gonna be like, oh shit, what's your fucking secret when you've been putting in the work for the past decade, bro?
Yeah, that's exactly all it is, bro. Like, people want the quantum leap. People want the magic bullet. People want the quick fix, the 30-day challenge, the 75 hard. When in reality, this shit takes
time.
Not 1 year. No. This shit takes not 1 month, not 2 months, not 3 months, not 6, not 1 year, 2 years. This takes 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, man. So you just have to be in it for the long run and be patient with it and just trust that time is on your side. That's it.
Right.
As long as you're doing the right things consistently, more often than your errors in judgment, you're going to make progress. But you just have to give yourself time. You have to do the right things for a long time, for enough time to see the results. Because you're not going to see results in a month. I'm telling you this right now. You're not going to see results in a month. And that's when most people quit. It's like I posted a reel about that bowl of rice, grains. Yeah. One day, no change. Another day, no change. How about a week? Yeah. It doesn't look any different. A month? It doesn't look any different, man. When we start seeing change is when we've put in 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. That's when we start seeing the real changes, bro. So, patience, man. Embracing that this journey is going to take a long time.
Yep.
It's going to take a long time. You know, so, and you're embodying that.
Yeah.
That person, someone who's patient and someone who's just willing to do the work regardless of how they feel, man. Yeah. You're embodying that person and you've come a long way. You've literally changed your life into 360, bro. Yeah. It's been a 360 for you. Yeah. You started off bad. Yeah. I'm telling you this, like you never checked in for like I think a month or 2 months, almost like maybe even half the year, bro. You didn't check in with me, and like you
honestly, I thought I wouldn't even get this far with, despite like just mentally too. Like it's insane how far I've come. You know, like I said, this is just the beginning, bro, of the journey. For,
and because you've been able to apply this work for a long time, guess what's happening in your life now? Your family's noticing the changes in you. Physical changes, let alone how you carry yourself around your family. Your coworkers are starting to notice, dude, and you're inspiring your coworkers to get to the gym, to sign up for the gym, to start working on themselves, man. You're inspiring people.
The best thing that truly makes my day is compliments from me. Yeah. Because I remember one of the cooks from work. To my coworkers watching me, I'm not gonna say where I work, but you know where I work. But I remember one of the cooks like Fernando. I'm like, what's up, dude? You look fucking more leaner. Like, no fucking way. And me having like fucking body dysmorphia. I still feel fucking fat. I'm like, oh shit, really? Oh shit, thanks. But then like I remember that day. That was like the first compliment I got from work, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go look through my old camera rolls like from 1 or 2 years ago. I was like, holy shit, dude. I was really a big bag fool. I was like
a big bag.
Yeah, big bag activities. It's wild, but like I had a big, say, beer belly, because you know back in the day I would drink a lot of smoke, and that was like, fuck, that's insane. And I remember a comment too, like it's just not like physically, like yeah, dude, having abs and a six pack, it may seem good, but it's just like that's just the tip of the iceberg. Yeah. Like. Okay, it's like, oh, how's your sleep better? Are you sleeping better? Are you dialing on your macros? Are you getting your meals in? You get your training sessions in? How are your clothes fitting better? Yeah. So that's like those small details that take into effect too. Yeah. Like I look back at my I was just like my clothes are fitting better too. You know, I could finally fit into some largers. That's for sure.
It's crazy, man. Like,
yeah. And I feel like I feel more confident too. I feel like, because before, at first when I started working, I was fucking shy as fuck.
Yeah.
Now fast forward to today, I could feel like I could make small talk with anybody, whether it's coworkers, family, or just strangers, like, or at the gym, you know, asking, hey, how many sets you have? Like before, I would just like just wait till they're done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like those small details, other than just like having abs and looking good on Instagram. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's crazy because we start this fitness journey wanting to look better, but then it turns into wanting just to feel better, man.
Yeah.
And the compliments that you've been getting now, I know it's firing you up.
It makes me like, just like when I get compliment at work, bro, it makes me just want to clock out of work and go head straight to the gym. Honestly, head straight next door right there.
Fuck yeah, dude, that's exciting to hear, man. It's you've come a long way for sure, and this is just the beginning, bro. Like we're still going to uncover what's deep inside you, bro. We're still gonna uncover so much, and yeah, I just can't wait to really see you, to see where you're gonna end up in a year, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, bro. So props to you, man. You've been crushing it, and it's been a journey for sure. You know, it's been a roller coaster of a journey, bro. Like we had our pitfalls, but we got ourselves back up. We had another pitfall, we got ourselves back up, bro.
And there's times like not just that, like there's times like my work schedule changes. Like sometimes my schedules move all around, but I still show up to myself. If I could show up to work despite my work schedule being all over the place, I could put in the same effort for the gym for myself, if that makes sense.
Exactly.
Like there's times I work night shifts, there's other times I work morning shifts. And if I have, for example, if I'm working morning shifts, I'm gonna go to the gym right after work. And if I have night shifts, I'll wake up in the morning just right before work. So it's a win-win, you know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. It's exciting, man. Well, dude, I appreciate you hopping on here and launching the new Fearless Fitness Academy podcast. Fuck yeah, man. This is the first of many podcasts to come. So I'm going to try to get more people on, my clients for sure, have them come over and have a good time, talk about stuff. Maybe do some educational podcasts on my own as well, you know? And yeah, so if you're listening, if you're watching this, whether it's, I don't know, Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, fucking YouTube, or wherever it is you're watching this, subscribe, follow. I don't know what you do on Spotify. Add it to favorites, like it. It'll truly mean a lot to me for sure. So this is one of many podcasts that we're gonna do. I appreciate you guys joining in and listening in. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.